Hey there, this is Dr. Falcon, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 3-pack dry sack combo sold by Walmart under the Outdoor Products name. Today I'll be testing the medium bag, which according to the documentation is 9.5 inches wide by 15.5 inches tall. I don't know what the displacement is on that. The reason I'm testing it today is I'm a little dubious that this is actually going to be waterproof. When I'm used to the term dry bag or dry sack, that means that it's watertight. I use a dry bag that's about 40 liters on my motorcycle when I go on longer trips. So I put all my clothes in there and some of my other things that I don't want to fit in the hard cases, and it keeps it dry in the event of really torrential rain. And it's absolutely watertight. So I'm a little curious that the $10 3-sack combo from Walmart is going to perform as well. So when you look at the bags, it also makes me a little nervous. It's like a ripstop nylon. My actual dry bag is like a vinyl. The stitches are laminated, so that's a good sign. There's like a little tape back here. But the stitching on the mouth of the bag is single stitch only, and it doesn't appear to be taped or laminated at all. So let's take a look at the bottom. And again, it's taped, which is a good sign. So perhaps the only point of failure is going to be the top. Now, there are two important keys anytime you work with a dry bag to make sure that the contents stay dry. One is you take as much air out as possible. The second thing is that you roll the mouth at least 3 or 4 times. And what that does is it makes a path that's very difficult for water to traverse. So even if you submerge the bag, or if you're stuck in really heavy rain, the water can't get through the mouth of the bag. With this particular product, I'm a little worried about water penetrating the fabric, so we'll see when I submerge the dry bag in water what happens to it. So, I mentioned I have a 40-liter bag that I use on my motorcycle and keep all my clothes in it. So let's think about things that you'd want to keep dry. It might be medical supplies like bandages, Band-Aids, that type of stuff, or toilet paper. And this is really important, particularly if you are using this type of product for a survival situation, or if you are camping. The last thing you want is at the end of the day and you're really tired is some wet toilet paper to wipe your ass. That's definitely not great. So anyway, I'm going to put this roll of toilet paper inside the dry bag. That'll also allow us to easily test to see if there's any water intrusion. Like I said, I'm going to take as much air out of the bag as possible, keeping the top of the bag as even as possible as well. And then I'm going to roll it once, twice, 3 times a lady, 4, 5 times. Then I'm going to clip it together, which should keep the roll from coming up. And you can see I didn't do a great job. There's still a lot of air in there, but it should be good enough for the test. Okay, as you see here, I've configured a contraption to keep the dry bag underwater. I have a large glass, just holding down a big bowl, just holding down a smaller bowl, which was holding down the dry bag. So it's been submerged for 10 minutes, which I figured would be a good enough indicator. I'm going to dry the dry bag off again, is to not let water seep accidentally into the bag. All right, unclasp it. And here we go. So once again, the toilet paper is dry. It doesn't appear to be wet at all. Let's look at the inside of the bag. So again, there's some water on the inside here, and to be honest with you, I don't know if that's just from me opening the bag and the water getting in or not. With the bag submerged for 10 minutes, if there was a leak, I would have expected there to be standing water in the bag and for the roll to be wet instead of dry. So there you have it. For $10, you can get a set of 3 of these bags. This is the mid-sized bag. There's one smaller and one a little bit larger. That's at any local Walmart, and I guess I highly recommend it. This is Dr. Falcon for Gibberish is My Native Language, and thanks for watching.